Hi, Sam. That must feel like being kicked when you're down after your team put in a really resolute display to lose in that manner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously the last minute goal is something that we could have avoided. But I'm still of the belief that the officials, in terms of what we could have done today, could have gone and made a better decision for us. Whatever Sooners and Redknapp are saying on Sky Sports at the moment, they can say what they want, but there is no way with Matt Phillips in front of the goalie, or Matt Phillips not in the front of the goalie, would that goalkeeper have saved that ball, because the ball was headed down to our player and he puts it in the back of the net, and the goalie would have had no chance of saving it. But that's the way it is. I think we have to accept that, but it's disappointing. Then obviously the referee getting his decision wrong for their first goal. And then, of course, our disappointment is us just switching off in the last few seconds of the game and allowing their goalkeeper to get the winner. So, it's difficult to take, because, we did exceptionally well against a very good Liverpool side by shutting them down, closing them down, not letting them do what they want, like lots of teams do. We didn't let them do that, and we shut them down the best way we possibly could and frustrated them.
Just in terms of the winning goal there, does it just throw things into confusion? The defence has defended so well and it's been well organised, but just having that extra body in the box, did someone need to take control of that situation for your defence?
Somebody had to, and unfortunately for us, I mean, he's 6'3", so we should have tried to get one of our bigger players who could have left it, one of their players, and tried to get on him and tried to mark him. It was a quality ball and a quality header, but he was free. There was nobody marking him, so that is the disappointment, and massively disappointment for the players to take after such a well organised, well planned, tactically very good performance by our players today. And I think that we exposed their weaknesses as best we possibly could on the face and the basic matter that we didn't only score a goal against allowed. Robson Kanu could have scored 3. And I have to say they were better chances than Liverpool created, because it was 1-on-1 in the box twice after the one he scored. So we did the right thing on how we played against Liverpool, because a lot of the times they can't cope with it.
Is there a sense of pride as well in the fact that the players, knowing that they're already down, came out and put in such a resolute display today, even though it ended in defeat?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I couldn't have asked for anything more. Obviously as a manager, you worry whether the disappointment of getting relegated is going to affect the commitment and the determination of their performance. But realistically, they were absolutely fantastic today in terms of their application and in terms of their team spirit and in terms of the way they played as a team, and not just the way they played as a team to try and shut out Liverpool. I mean, you saw Liverpool tear Manchester United apart in midweek because Man United played an open game against them to try and play around them and through them, and then Liverpool exposed them and scored 4 goals. There was no way that we could allow ourselves to do that today. And, frustrating the opposition to get them moaning and groaning is the right way forward for us as a team. And that's what we did. We got them moaning and groaning and complaining. That shows you just how well we were playing and just how well we were frustrating them. We can't really remember too many clear-cut chances did Liverpool have. How many clear-cut chances did we have compared to them? I think we, in that department, had better clear-cut chances than they did.
We spoke to Jurgen Klopp before he came in, and he said that he saw one team that was getting all the free kicks, so he didn't have a problem if one decision went their way when they were given a free kick when the referee got in the way for their first goal. I presume you see it differently.
Well, old Jurgen, like, he's always right, isn't he? You know what I mean? He always thinks he's right, so perhaps I do the same. Perhaps I always think he's right, but he's a lucky man tonight. He knows it.
Thanks, Sam.
Move on to the written now with Joe Massey from the Express and Star. Can I ask for hands raised for follow-ups, please? Hi Sam, can I just ask about Grady and Howe? We've not seen them from the start for a long time. Why did you decide to give them an opportunity today?
Why? Did he say why did we give him an opportunity?
Yeah, sorry, my signal's poor.
Because he's been fit for quite a while, and I think that we've gone with the same team on a regular basis. Been very good with injuries, so we've not had to change the side. But I felt that the basis of giving him a try was the right time, because we're not going to be affected by our position in the league. So we could let him go out there and see what he can do, obviously, and he contributed well, like every player did, to the best performance that they could give today. So it's very pleasing that to see that. Obviously, we'd like to see more of his ability in the final third, but that would only come when you're playing a lesser team than Liverpool, because you have to do the defending side right. But all the team and all the players and all 11 did the defending side brilliant today. And then when they could, they went off on the attack and tried to create as many chances as they could. So I was pleased for him.
Okay, Steve Madeley.
Hi Sam. Obviously, a big few days coming up for yourself and the club in terms of decisions. I mean, you didn't look like a man on the sidelines who lost any appetite for the contest when you come to make your decision in the next few days.
I get it wound up with the emotion of every single game, no matter where it is, no matter what it means, whether it keeps us up or whether we've got relegated. Today wasn't about that. It was just about the fact that we are professionals and I need to perform at my best as well as the players. So I have to convince them that they have to go out and give their all. So I was getting off the bench, asking them just to see the game out and see it through, because they had put themselves in a position where at one stage they could have won it. Unfortunately, the draw would have been a great result for us, but unfortunately we had to suffer the loss in the end. So in the end, out of all that, what happened, when it happened and what it happened, did or didn't go against us, the bottom line at the last second, I just wish we'd have picked up the goal and defended that.
Okay, we'll move on to our West Ham United pre-match press conference, which is embargoed until